Well, Hillary Clinton working to turn Donald Trump's taunts to her advantage, like the use of a vulgarity when referring to her loss to President Obama back in 2008. The New York Times writing, Mrs. Clinton's aides could barely believe their good fortune. Mr. Trump had just given them new fodder to galvanize women behind her candidacy, and they used it. Well, joining us now, Evan Siegfried, GOP strategist and president of SOM Consulting, and Harlan Hill, Democratic strategist and political consultant. Evan, let's start with you. You agree this helps Hillary Clinton?
Absolutely, it does help Hillary because she can bring up the war on women. And even though it's a fictitious war, it really resonates with women voters who are a very important voting bloc. At the same time, I think she's being sort of offended-ish by what's going on. She's received over 6 figures in contributions from Donald Trump to the Clinton Global Initiative, and she refuses to return them. If she wanted to show real leadership, she should.
Well, Harlan, in an age where we have women who are going to be allowed to serve in all combat roles, who are astronauts, who are doctors and lawyers, 2 prominent women in this presidential election, do women really need a champion, or is this almost insulting to some women and some female voters?
I think it is a little bit insulting. I think we are ready for a female president. Clearly, the country is ready for it. I'm really concerned here that Hillary is unifying the Republicans. The Republican base around Trump. I'm concerned that if she really tries to get down in the mud and take him head on, toe to toe, that she's going to get messy. And I've never seen her win a battle like that. Look at Obama in 2008, for instance. She needs to be careful.
Evan, you actually say that this is bad for the Republican nominee, and can you kind of break down what you mean in terms of the primary versus in terms of a general election?
Well, it's good for Trump in the primary in that there is this persisting rumor that Trump is really a Hillary Clinton plant. And for him to go after Hillary so strongly, it puts that a little bit to rest. But in the general election, it kills Republicans with women, which is the crucial voting bloc for any Republican to win the White House, or Democrat for that matter. President Obama won 56% of the female vote in 2012, and if Hillary Clinton's the nominee, we've got to see the threshold is 56 or even higher, just starting off for her. Whereas, so we're going to have an uphill climb to get women, and insulting women based upon gender is not a way to win the women's vote.
Well, Harlan, I want to read a tweet that Jennifer Palmieri, who is Hillary Clinton's communications manager, communications director, tweeted. She said, "We are not responding to Trump, but everyone who understands the humiliation this degrading language inflicts on all women should." What's your response to this?
Well, it's clear that they are talking about Trump, and so I think it's really disingenuous for the Clinton campaign to not just acknowledge it and embrace it. If they're going to take Trump head on, then take him head on, but don't tiptoe around it. I'd want a little bit more honesty out of the Clinton campaign, to be honest with you.
So do the American people.
And Evan, on Wednesday night, Mr. Trump also tweeted. He said this: "Hillary, when you complain about a penchant for sexism, who are you referring to?" And he also said, "Be careful." What do you make of this?
Well, he's clearly trying to bring up the Clinton scandal and really refresh voters' memories from the mid-'90s. But at the same time, I don't think that's going to resonate with voters. I think Bill Clinton has an overall favorability rating, and attacking him really is just going to be a waste of his time and energy. He should actually focus on his policies, which are very scarce to begin with. If he wants to be serious about becoming president, he should lay out his vision for America other than make America great again by doing X, Y, and Z. He should say by going out and increasing this or tweaking that. It's just he's not doing that yet.
But Harlan, in some ways, is this whole feud sort of good for both of them? I mean, is Hillary Clinton sort of placing herself as the leader in this whole race, and Trump as well by sort of pitting themselves against each other?
No question. I think that she's giving Trump the oxygen that he lives on. It's clear that he hasn't spent very much on his campaign overall, that this is what he thrives on. The fact that we are discussing this right now and he is on par with Hillary Clinton has elevated him to the leader of the Republican Party in my mind. It is the Clinton campaign's tacit acknowledgement that he is her real opponent.
And I'm sure there will be much more to come on all of this. Evan Siegfried, Harlan Hill, thank you so much.
Merry
John?
Christmas.